What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another film review. We have the Commanders hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Make sure you hit the Twitch link in the top of the description, and I will also post it. Let me do that real quick, actually. Should have done that before, but best laid plans. Yeah, let's go here. And this is, am I still offline? I shouldn't be offline. It doesn't, oh. Got it. Okay. I know what my problem was. Now I should be streaming. There. All right. Perfect. I was double streaming there for a second. Oops. Double streaming on YouTube. Didn't even know that was a thing. But now you do. All right. So we're going to go through this game. I got on the YouTubes, we got the box score. Of course, Washington's passing game, pretty almost non-existent at not even 100 yards total. Run game, though, fantastic, 185 yards, so we'll definitely be interested in that, of course. And yeah, a lot of running backs getting looks, or a lot of non-quarterback players getting looks, so that's good. Obviously, the pass defense was left to be desired pretty much the entire game. Jake Browning was killing us. Joe Burrow. It's actually interesting to only see 206 yards of passing. They must have really slowed down, like sped up the clock in the sense, and got this game to go pretty quick. But it felt as though they should add a lot more than 206 yards. But I guess that might just be a feeling. Let me make sure this is working. Gotta pull up the chat. Where's the chats? Chats. Chat boxes. Chat. There we go. Now we got this one. Gotta learn Twitch more. We will slowly learn as we go. Emphasis on the slow. Can I not? Oh, there it is. Pop out chat. Perfect. Got the pop out chat for the Twitches. And then let's get the chat going. Oh, what's up? YouTubes. Make sure. Just pull this up. YouTube. Go live. Manage. This one. Is it working? There it is. What up, Jesus? What up, outdoor stuff? Richard Andrews in the chat. Michael Starkey. And that's what we got so far. Appreciate it. Slow and steady wins the race. That's right. What's up, everybody? Browning was having a day. Yeah, Jake Browning was having a day. That is not an exaggeration at all. That kid was absolutely killing it. Now, he does have real playing time experience, right? So it's not that shocking that he would be, actually producing. So, what? No, okay. All right, now I got both chats rocking and rolling. What up, Jerk? How are you? All right, what are you guys actually saying? Will Robinson be traded or cut? I think he'll be cut. I don't think anybody would be interested in trading. Oh, wait, Will Robinson, not. No, yeah. Nobody's interested in trading for a mediocre running back. Like Brian Robinson's not a bad running back, but he's also not great. So why would you spend capital on that? There's a lot of talented running backs. Running backs are a dime a dozen. There are a ton of them. Of course, you can have a little bit better than the others. But in reality, in my opinion, like there's so many great running backs, so many great, right? Saquon obviously gets a lot of love, and Derrick Henry, Bijan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, though, of actually talented dudes. Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, like the Kenneth Walker, the Breece Halls, the CMCs, the Alvin Kamaras, like even like some guys like Bucky Irving are talented. Chase Brown I like a lot. Najee Harris is still there. J.K. Dobbins can absolutely kill it. There's so much talent. Ramondre Stevenson, Travion Henderson, both in New England. The list can go on and on. James Cook. There's not enough time, and I probably missed one of like the top guys, Devon A-Chain or something. Like Devon A-Chain's not a top guy, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's a very saturated market for the running back position, and I don't think anybody's going for it. We can get a fourth for him or something. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So Rodriguez will be RB1. I think Eckler will technically be RB1 once the season actually starts, and then it'll be interesting to see who actually comes out on top with Rodriguez and JCM, Bill, as they call him. But we would do good to get a late 7th. Yeah, exactly. Like if anybody wants to throw a 7th round, and even then it would be probably a conditional 7th, if we're being honest. Like it's not even going to be a guaranteed 7th for a guy like Brian Robinson. But Eckler's done. Why do you say Eckler's done? I know he had a concussion and stuff last year, but like, is that a thing? Like, he's still on the roster. Eckler's washed. I mean, Eckler played well last year. But as I said, once week 1 actually comes around, then we'll see who actually emerges eventually. I don't think he's our number 1 for the quote-unquote future or anything like that with Eckler. But I do think that Eckler will get some love, just like Zach Ertz will. Both of them older. It's funny how we are viewed as like an up-and-coming team, as like a guy that, or a team that's really trying to get started, if you will. And then you have, like, we're also like the 3rd oldest roster in the league or something like that, if I remember right. But our roster is very old. Von Miller, Bobby Wagner, Zach Ertz, Austin Eckler. I mean, there's Ruba wants in. Come on, Ruba. There she is. What up, Ruba? But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get started on this film review. So we are kicking off, and if I remember right, we are like, even here, we give up some play in the special teams game, but that's why. Okay, I remember I didn't quite catch this on stream the first time, but yeah, this low kick, they tried it again earlier. The goal of these kicks is to actually get it to bounce. Oh, where's my epic pit? How's it? There we go. The goal of the kick is to get it to bounce somewhere in this. Not my best work here, but really somewhere like right in here. But teams are really starting to play it and like make sure that they're ready to run up and go get it. But you can see here he catches it just outside of this box, if you will, right? It needs to be a little bit lower for this to work, but if you can get it to bounce, that is really what they're trying to get going. But if you kick it like this is a huge disadvantage. He has a full head of steam going this way with everybody else having to start at a standstill, right? And he has blocking here. So just it makes it a very easy return, just a full head of steam. And before like we have finally reached the 30, he's already at almost the 25, right? And then he catches a couple of blocks, and the Browns do a good job. Luckily, we don't give up the big play, but it is what it is. Kickoff was really bad against the Pats. Yeah, really bad. Now, they were really bad against the Patriots because of Dominique Hampton, which is one of the reasons why he got cut. He was just completely losing his gap. But this has more to do with the kicker kind of setting his guys up for failure. And basically, there's no shot to have a really good job. What are your thoughts on Gay? Is he much better than Zybert or Zane? Didn't look impressive in kickoffs. Yeah, they're clearly trying to work in something new with the kickoffs, like I was saying, because of the new rules and teams are really trying to figure this whole new system out. But I think Matt Gay is actually a very interesting kicker. I had his stats up and I just exited out. But if we pull up here on the YouTubes, we can see Matt Gay is a career 85.5%. He's had every year over 80% except for his rookie season. A couple of them in the 90s, right? He has a game where he scored 4 50-yard field goals to beat the Ravens. So there's a lot of potential talent here. Also, last year, all 6 of his misses came with field goals over 50 yards. Just went to Twitch. Perfect. What up, Starkey? Thank you for being on Twitch now. Yes, if you haven't already, hit the link in the Twitch description, or sorry, in the YouTube description to get to Twitch so that we can actually watch the film together. So I'm very intrigued by a Matt Gay. Of course, nobody seems to really like him. He's bouncing around so far, right? I mean, a couple of years in the Rams, a couple of years in the Colts. But I think this dude, he's not a bad kicker. I do think he's better than a Zybert and a Zane Gonzalez. I do personally believe that. Now, is he going to be the top kickers out there? The Tuckers, who else is the top? Like Bates is really, really good. Harrison Butker. These guys, meh, but I like them. I don't mind our kicker not having a big leg because we do go for it a lot on fourth, especially in the opponent's territory. That's fair too. Yeah, we just need him to make the field goal that we set him up for, right? If it's under 50, can we have it automatic? And that's what he did last year. Everything under 50, I believe he was, if we pull up here, 31 for 36. He was 3 for 9 from over 50. So he was 28 for 28 on field goals under 50 yards. All right. We can fast forward through this one. We see the issue. All right. So going right to Joe Burrow. This is their first team offense. You have T. Higgins on the field. You have T. Higgins on the field. You have Jamar Chase. Like this is the tough matchup for us. And then we're heading right through the middle. This was our bugaboo last year. Not a very good run defense team, so hopefully going to improve this season. We got added Kinlaw and company. Frankie Luvu. Oh, this is a really nice block by Ted Karras. A little double teamer here. Yeah, that's a good job fighting through. Kinlaw and Luvu fighting through to find Chase Brown and to prevent the big play, but that was a really good block by Ted Karras. Their offensive line did pretty good there. But we did good to not turn it into a big play. Get off our blocks. All right. So we're going with single high look. T. Higgins, a little bit too much room here if he wanted to go this way. They're going to swing it out here to Brown. Chase is here. Oh, we're playing zone. Got it. So that's one of the reasons why there's so much. So it looks like some sort of cover 3 blitz because he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This coming back here. Zones underneath. So there's going to be holes in this defense, right? Because we're sending a blitzer. Got to get there quickly. But Joe Burrow with a nice quick read, seeing this blitzer, saying, hey, I got a blocker out here. Actually, man, he looks like he's already setting up the block. So it's a little designed screen. That's kind of cool. I mean, this is like perfect against this blitz in particular. It's crazy how sometimes, man, without even game planning, this is like the perfect play call for them against this offense. Good job. Is that Martin? Good job by Martin getting off that block quickly because this could have been a big play. I mean, they have the numbers with the blitz that we sent. But nonetheless, good job. Richard is present. What up, dog? What happened to Eddie Golston? Did Eddie Golston play? Let's see. But yes, Eddie Golston is a guy that we played. Or did he get cut? I don't know. Like, what do you mean by what happened to Eddie Golston? Not sure. Quan stepping up this preseason for sure. I know Amos was nursing an injury, but I also think we sat him so he could get confident. He didn't get confidence taken against a formidable Burrow, Chase, and Higgins. Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about a guy's confidence in the cornerback room, you're already kind of screwed, in my opinion. Like, you got to have some thick skin against that. Isn't Lattimore number 3 now? Diving catch. Is Lattimore number 3? Didn't he change his number to 3? Lattimore. No, he's number 2. Gotcha. So who's number 3 for us? Wait, Lattimore's number 2? Did Sanders still switch to 3? No, he's 0. Who the heck is 3 for us? Oh, Will Harris. Okay. I don't know why I thought Marshawn Lattimore was number 3. Thought I saw his number from practice. Because I was going to say, that makes way more sense. Because I was going to say, why is Lattimore on the tight end? But it makes way more sense that Will Harris is on the tight end. That makes sense. Gotta get out there quicker. Trying to fight underneath this, but it's a good throw and catch there by Burrow. Keep the drive moving. That was 3rd down and short. Just curious how. Yeah, smart double teaming Chase, and I'm assuming this is T. Higgins out here, right? So 1-on-1 out here. Sam are still doing a pretty good job out there. They double team Chase. This matchup was a win for us. Unfortunately, Joe Burrow found the one that wasn't. Will Harris's second play of the day. Really the first pass, right? Or second pass, I guess, with that swing pass. Take a look at the rush. What are they trying to do? Look at this. This is interesting. You got Dorrance Armstrong standing up. Only one guy with his hand on the ground on this 3rd down. This is the cool part about Dorrance Armstrong in particular. You can put him on the outside, and then you could also bring him inside. He's got that size enough, especially on 3rd down, to be able to rush. Now they're going to bring in Luvu on the rush. And then this eventually will be Von Miller. So you'll have Von Miller on this side. You got Frankie Luvu on this one, Dorrance Armstrong, and Daron Payne. So that'll be their 4-down lineman look with on 3rd downs where they only want to send 4. All right. Three receivers to the right. Interesting how Peters is stingy with Terry, but seemingly overpaid Kinlaw, who didn't have many suitors. I mean, what is the average contract right now? We go to over the cap for a defensive lineman, defensive tackle. Positions, interior defensive lineman. Here we go. So Kinlaw is way down here at 15 mil a year. 3 years, 15 million. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess, do you call that overpaid? Like, what was like Javon Kinlaw's PFF, just to get some sort of bearing here? Oh wait, they're being really stingy now that you can't. Oof. Interesting. We brought him in to be a run defensive specialist, but they only gave him a 51 grade, a 50.8 grade last year in run defense. Overall grade of only 53.4. They definitely had the connection over in San Francisco, so maybe that's where it really stems from. Can you look up, like, back in the day? No. Freaking PFF, man. Getting super stingy with what stats they will reveal to you, but oh well. Once the new stadium is built, will Tim go to the Super Bowl when DC hosts? No. I mean, I'm not going to the Super Bowl if the Skins are not in it. Interesting how Peter... Sorry. Yeah, definitely not. I'm never going to an NFL game that the Commanders aren't playing. And there's a reason for that. I mean, I guess unless I'm doing it in some sort of like professional capacity, if this goes anywhere, fine, sure. But as far as like just as a fan, as like I just want to go. I have a thing that I think that you should rep one of the teams playing, and I'm not repping any other colors from an NFL team. Oof. Yeah, we gotta clean this up. Can't. This was the 4th and shorts because they didn't give Hudson the first down here. Right? Yeah. Oh, it was incomplete. That's what it was. Incomplete. But so 4th and 3. You just can't do this. Like, come on, dog. What are we doing here? You just cannot. What's the purpose of this? Very frustrating. He's hyped. It's like, oh, you're gonna knock me out when I'm standing still. He's ticked. Can't do that, Frankie. Can't do it. Trying to time up the blitz. Ugh. I mean, that is actually pretty crazy. He's actually like choke holding Luvu, and Luvu still somehow shoves him in a weird way. Get those hiccups out of the system. Fair enough. Luvu was maddening. Those are the reasons the Panthers let him walk. Yeah. Getting a little bit too excited. We got the under center I formation look. Right up the middle. Oof. Not a good look for the run game there. Really good for the Cincy O-line here. I mean, we do a good job of closing up the hole where they want to go, right? Like, you got a pulling guard. Go back to this once they get the tight end moved. So they're gonna motion over. He's gonna block the in-man line of scrimmage. You got down block, down block, down block, and down. You got a steel hinge on this side, and then a pulling guard. So they're trying to create this lane right here. That's the goal, and we do a good job of shutting down that main power lane, if you will, but we don't do a good job of cleaning up the backside. It's most likely Luvu trying to go over the top to get to this hole, and then Harris. Yeah. What's up, big boy? Love you too. Good night, buddy. Love you. I'm assuming Luvu goes over the top and then kind of leaves his backside instead of attacking, which is fine. They're trying to do this. But anyway, then you got the safety. If he can come down and fill this hole, that'd be awesome. But you're really expecting this to go in one direction, and it's good vision by Chase Brown. Yep, you see Luvu getting over the top. But this is slowing down. They're pinching this area here. Oh, did they get us? Oh, man. No, never mind. Yeah, this is also unfortunate that we have a wide on the backside of this play. I guess it's, yeah, on the backside of the play, we have a very wide angle here. So he's basically blocking himself, even though that you do have a blocker on him. You can see this lane here is just wide open. Will Harris not coming down at all. I guess he was supposed to go into a single high look because Quan Martin is coming here. You can argue then that, I mean, Luvu's needs to fill his gap potentially, right? I mean, these guys are doing their job. We have Quan coming down. If he bounces it outside, he's getting in here. He's getting in here. Like, going over the top leaves this lane wide open on it, but You're hoping that you just get the tackle when he tries to get in through here. Also, you can say that he needs to clean up. It's a good block there by 64. Tough. Tough. Higgins goes in motion. Well, zone look again. That zone look. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just quick. Nobody's over here. Was Luvu like faking the blitz? Is that faking the blitz? Yeah. Doesn't fill in that zone. This is too much, too close here. Good job by Joe Burrow. Quick throw. Very quick. Jamar Chase in the slot. Be interesting if they give him more of like possessions in the slot. Dude's a beast, so you can put him anywhere. Quickly into the hands of Chase. That was a first down, right? Yeah. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Yeah. See, it didn't look that bad from this angle, but the other side, he has a fist full of jersey. You might be able to see it from this angle on the practice film here with all 22s. But he has a absolute good pressure here by Luvu. All right. Yeah, watch. It was even more clear on the actual broadcast, but he reaches out and grabs that shoulder pad, and it was pretty clearly a PI. Chase going to need another Triple Crown to even have a chance at the playoffs. Yeah, this defense is rough. Rough. Just happy to see film review again. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry again, I didn't do it last night. I forgot. I thought for some reason I was picking up my grandmother from the airport tonight, and then next thing you know, my wife's waking me up. Okay, you're leaving in a half hour to go pick up your grandmother, right? I'm like, I'm picking her up today? Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll go pick her up. And then her car was dead, and I was helping her jump it. It was a whole thing. But, I mean, I had to pick her up at 7:45 at the airport anyway, so I didn't get home until like 10 o'clock or later. So, actually, maybe 10:30. So, I was like, whatever. I'll just kick the film review tonight. Good defense there by Will Harris. Good defense. So man-to-man. It's interesting that he went this side, especially with this guy kind of hovering here. No, he's not hovering at all. He's trying to get to here. Oof. Does he actually get out there? Oh, man. That could have been bad. Yeah. I mean, that would have been a very tough get. Maybe he could have got that out there. Cahill, I think his name is. Decent defense on the back end with those two receivers. A little double slant look. Gotta like that. Sanders still and Lattimore on that side. That's going to be a tough side for the Bengals. Whoever's playing the Bengals are going to have a fun time trying to cover that. Okay. 2nd down. I believe it's a run play. Ooh. Okay, big boy. Who's 52 for us? Is that Goston? I think that's got to be Goston. No, that's 97. Who's 52? Day or Davis? Oh, I hate that ESPN doesn't, not open cap. I want Commanders depth chart. This is why I use our lads. they have the numbers right next to it, so I can just easily tell. Oh, that's Kinlaw. Okay, well, now you see why you paid Kinlaw, right? I mean, that is some aggression right off the snap. Jeez. This is exactly why you paid him. Yeah. Oh, that's Medrano. That's the rookie, not Cahill. The rookie's in there. And interior, it's interesting. All right. Third down here. Tight end in motion. Play action. What a freaking play by Quan. What a play. All over it. From the single high. Reading his keys. Man, he is going to start here not understanding exactly 100% where the play is going yet. And still, by the time this guy clears all the trash, he is going to get there and make a huge play. Fight through the trash himself. That is a big-time play by Quan Martin. What's the pressure like here? Non-existent. No pressure. But yeah, he just did not think that Quan Martin was going to get over there. I mean, arguably, he could have waited just another tick and had a wide open lane over here, but he just did not expect Quan Martin to be there. What a play. What a play. Think he'll be a first-team Pro Bowler this season. I like the confidence there start. It sucks. This play right here, I thought we did actually a pretty good job when we did watch the game of winning, essentially, like the line of scrimmage. Nobody's getting pushed back in the end zone. We do a really good job here, but unfortunately, they just leave a small crease, and Quad Martin couldn't quite keep him out and allowed him to gain a yard. Good job by Chase Brown, just putting his head down and going to try to get us a rep. You know, this is the one gap here. The single gap. Is that Wise? That's Beatrice Wise, right? Dang it, dude. If he can beat it inside to get that gap, tough. I mean, you're going against a tight end, too. Like, you just got to shove that tight end and close that gap, right? Just crush him, please. It's a tight end. He down blocks, just crush him here. You got coverage on the outside. Everybody else filling their gap. Ugh. It's that close. I mean, it's still a really good rep in a way. Like, we did a really good job. It's just one little thing, and then that gives up the touchdown. Just one little thing. Hey, Tim, on Twitch, it won't let me view your previous live streams. Is there a button or something on your end to enable it? Good call. Good question. Let me see. Good question. Let's see. You know what? Just keep an eye on that. Like, I will look at that next time. But thank you for that feedback. That I definitely want to get that turned on so that other people can watch. So I'll look for that for sure. The way Quan beasted the last year in 2 bum shoulders was crazy. Yeah, I liked Quan coming out of Illinois, so I'm rooting for him. A little shake and bake. What are we doing on special teams, man? Yeah, I don't know. Just they kick it into the end zone. We were giving them line drives. I don't like that line drive kick. I do like what they're trying to do, but it's kind of like high risk, high reward almost. Like if you get the bounce right, it can be dangerous, but until then, you're really just putting your special teams in a big oops. I guess preseason they're just trying stuff out. Yep. I think this is going to be dangerous all year. Debo is not a master route runner by any means, but you get this guy the ball in his hands, and he just makes things happen. Good job by Bates, just giving him a little push, just enough to allow Debo to get to the outside. Like, imagine if he doesn't hit him at all, that's a tackle, right? But Bates does a good job of just hit his shoulder, slow him down just a tad, get up and make your block, and this is why this is a nice play, right? This is Debo's man to beat. You have no blockers for the safeties. You got to beat this guy, and he actually does beat him. But good job by Joseph Asai to get back into the play and not give up a touchdown. Stays with it. Oh, just imagine if he somehow got caught up in that trash. This could be a touchdown. All right, next play. C-Rod in the game. Jordan Battle getting some looks early. Get ready to tackle, young man. Okay. The good old Detroit trap. That's what I call. I actually don't know who invented it, but that's the first team I seen run it, and it's a very interesting way to run the football. But basically, everybody just runs a twist, right? Everybody just runs this twist. And this guy thinks like, oh, I got a free run here, right? Because he's going to just get up to the linebacker. He's going to come over and get him. He's going to get to the linebacker. He's going to come over and get him. So nobody's blocking this guy until he comes and wham blocks him, right? He gets the outside. And it just, especially when you're used to certain schemes like the zone, outside zone or duo in the middle with the double teams, the pulling guard, like you are just not even looking for the tight end to come down and crack you. If you get a free lane, I mean, you just very rarely get a free lane because even if it was power he would be down blocking. Very rarely has this happened. So like it's in anything else. So he thinks he's like, oh, yes, please. And then he does a good job cracking here. He gets here, and that just creates that window. And great job by C-Rod. Bounce out, put your foot in the ground, turn in. And that bounce out also gets Battle turning the wrong way, like, trying to get to the outside. He gets all out of whack, and it's just a thing of beauty and absolutely beautiful play. What up, Jut? I don't know who invented that play, but the first person that I remember seeing running is Ben Johnson with Detroit. Copycat League. This is some power not a whole lot this time. Battle. The safety ends up coming in, making a tackle. Again, the safety is not a guy that you're really trying to block. You just don't have the numbers for it. So we're pulling. So this is Wiley instead of Tunsil. Good down block by Connerly. That's Bates, dude. Come on, Bates. I mean, it's tough, but this is what you gotta do, man. You gotta win this. You gotta win this rep. Like, get this guy moving this way. You gotta push him, because he kind of slows everybody up by not getting. Like, he gets beat here, and that's tough. Like, you're a very important block on Power O. Very important block, right? And yeah, see, he gets him caught up because imagine if he has a free lane. Like if they're standing here, like the center of these guys is here. If these guys were here instead, such a clear lane to this, and now Rodriguez would have a two-way off of this. Like he can go this way or this way, and then Battle. He can almost let Battle choose, like a little hesitation. If Battle chooses this way, boop. If Battle chooses this way, boop. Right? But not quite. And Bates had an incredible block on the last play. No, on this next play. No. It's the JCM run later. Bates has an incredible block. But that one, it's tough against the defensive end. The other guys get paid too. All right, what are we trying to do here? Sorry about that. Okay. He's doubled. He's not sure where this safety is. He could probably zip it in here to Bates. Eventually, this will be Zach Ertz, so this is probably a touchdown, for being honest. But with John Bates, he's not interested in throwing this football. He also kind of gives up on it a little bit. But Jaden Daniels doing his thing, dancing, beating the guy to the outside, and he's crazy for this in a preseason game. And this is why they took him out of the game after this play. Like, yeah, it's awesome, but, man, that's dangerous. Oh, God. Maul him, baby. Maul him. Connerly. Jaden frickin' Daniels, man. Yeah, Connerly, dude. Ace. Wiley could have got that. Got what? Talking about that run play earlier. Shout out to whoever followed. Appreciate the new Twitch followers. Nova and M. Starkey and Liddy Bell for the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. All right. This one worked a lot better. A lot better. So he's still doing this line drive thing. Even that, though, like, actually, it's not really that much of a line drive. It's a short kick, but it has a little bit more hang time. But the thing is that it bounced. That's the ticket. If you can get them to let it bounce, that is where, because as soon as the ball hits the ground, now everybody can go. And now he has to still locate the ball, and now everybody's actually moving this direction, right? And that changes everything. Now they don't even get close to the 30-yard line, right? And that's why we actually had a good rep here, is because the ball hit the ground. All right, here you go. Straight ahead, looked pretty good. Comes up and just waylays him. This is a really good play here by the rookie. I think that's Medrano. Just stuff up this lane. Do not give P. Ryan an easy run lane. You're getting in a position where you're getting blocked, but just you're creating trash here, right? You didn't get moved backwards to create a lane. And now P. Ryan can't have that cutback lane, and he runs right into our defender, who catches him and stands him up. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's fun playing heavy. Yeah. Cover 2 with the fake blitz, and he's just, this is wide open. Actually, it's cover 6, isn't it? Because he's dropped him back. So you got a half and then 2 quarters on this side. Yeah, the fake blitz gets him out of position, and then he doesn't drop back where this guy actually is. Easy pitch and catch. Easy pitch and catch. Also, I want to say thank you for doing these film reviews and calling the game. I really enjoy it when you do these. Thanks, Jet. Appreciate you being here, man. Love that we score without even a pass attempt. Yeah. The run game looks very strong right now. I guess preseason there. Especially with Tunsil not even in the game yet. It's crazy. What's up, MA? Yo, mate. Love your lit streams. Would you love to tune in anytime? Would love to tune in anytime you're live, got tips and squad to watch your next stream, care to team up and help grow your audience organically. Let's talk more on Discord. First time chat. Gotcha. So it's like an advertisement. At my age, I never thought I'd join Twitch. This is where we come to learn and find brains. Yeah. Shout out to the new follower. Appreciate it. There we go. Yeah. Trying to bring a little bit of an exotic look there. And Burrow does a good job to find that hole in the offense. Or a hole in the defense, rather. Another interesting look. We're dropping him into coverage, sending a blitzer. Not a whole lot open, which is good. Now, of course, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Ooh, this comes late. But he's already throwing the ball. So nice look by the defense there. Nice look. So he's going to drop into coverage, and then he's going to blitz. Yeah, not much pressure. I'm actually surprised Joe Burrow got a little antsy there. But I guess he just liked the running back look, but he just missed him. Steps up. There's some pressure. Very nice. Joe Burrow running for his life. Who was that brought pressure there? 92. Is it Armstrong? Dude, Armstrong splitting a double team to get up in there. Love to see it. I don't know what you're doing here, but okay. Dude, splitting a double team to force him to step up right into here. Then this works out for us because he should be up here. This could have been a big play, actually, if he doesn't. That's very fortunate for us. Very fortuitous because, yeah, I mean, he is out of position. He should not be here. But he's able to step up and slow him down. Granted, it was 3rd and long, so even if Joe Burrow ran it, he's probably not getting the first down. But that could have been a very different look if he actually had a good get off there. If a player, even a QB, refuses to go down, you can suplex them in for a safety. No, you cannot suplex them in for a safety. The forward progress would not allow that. Arlington now. Armstrong is getting 11 sacks. Ooh. I'm assuming you mean calling it now. I do like Armstrong. I liked him when he was in Dallas. I mean, of course, I didn't like him when he was in Dallas, but I thought he was talented in Dallas. They brought him over here with Dan Quinn. Last year, I thought he was solid. I don't think he's a top-tier guy by any means, but he has talent. I do like me Dorrance Armstrong. Jalen Lane back to receive. I love this kid, dude. The potential is through the roof with a guy like Jalen Lane. He should have started for Dallas, yeah. All right, Josh Johnson enters the game. Handoff up the middle. Oof. Looks sketchy. What? Let's see. Nice. Good block, Bates. Way to stay on your block. Way to stay on your block. Little duo. Do we get to... You got to get to the... get off the double team here. We're staying a little bit too long on it, but... Like, you'd like to see one of them set them up and get up to this. Actually, it's the safety. You don't block the safety. They're worried about this linebacker. Never mind. He has to come and dig out the safety, but he's looking at the corner instead. Yeah, Battle doing a good job to get over there and make a play. I mean, the offensive, when I say you're not looking to block the safety, the offensive line is not looking to block the safety. They're looking in the box. The autocorrect on Twitch is crazy. Yeah, JC and Bates can manhandle him. Yep. Would it be penalized if done? A suplex maybe if the whistle's being blown and then you do it. But as far as like, I mean, it really depends. Like, I mean, you think about the Vanilla Gorilla. What was his name again? Oh my goodness. The defensive tackle that we had for a little bit, who was actually drafted by Ridgeway, John Ridgeway. He suplexed the guy and got a penalty. Nice throw, Josh. Nice throw. Good timing throw here. Play action. Gets his hips turned. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, you don't like this? This is not something we like. I mean, to me, this is probably like, let's get Jalen Lane a pass here. I mean, he just did a good job to get open as well. I mean, he finds an open guy, but can't ask for much more open than that. Was Luke open that last play? I should do a better job of looking where Luke actually is. I know he wasn't open earlier on a play, but I mean, he's not open here. I haven't seen a play where he was super open at the moment. Didn't go through his progressions. He already knew who he was throwing to. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine the read is definitely the tight end first. I mean, he's looking right at the tight end, right? Because he's got to set this up. Like, if you don't throw this early, like there's no way, in my opinion, that this is the first read and this is the second, right? Like the first read is here, especially with this guy blitzing. This should be your first read. If you're looking here, it's like, I want to hit a quick hitter right there. And if it's not open, then I'll come back to the outside, right? So a 1-2 look. And if that's not open, then we'll get to the check down the 3 after he probably chip blocks and gets out, right? And it's probably more of a pick aside. You might be able to come back late to something, but I think it's probably more of a pick aside here. And you like that side better because, yeah, it's the same route concepts on each side. It's a mirrored play here. So you pick the side that you like more. He picked this side, but you have a seam, hitch on the outside, probably a chip, and get out there into the flat. So this is your look here. So this is definitely the first read, and he looks right at him, especially when we look at the end zone view. You can see he's looking right at him, and then he comes back outside. It's a predetermined throw for sure. Like, he should be throwing that right now. Right now. And then he comes back to the outside. Tight end owes him money and holding a grudge, yeah. Much more likely. What I think is happening is preseason, it's a forced look to Jalen Lane. They want to get Jalen Lane a look. Because they don't care about Josh Johnson. Okay, let's be real. Josh Johnson's not making this team. Mariota's the backup. Unless Mariota's not healthy for whatever reason, Mariota's the backup. Jaden Daniels the starter. Highly doubt they keep 3 quarterbacks. Maybe. But this is not about Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson knows his job right now is to help these young guys get looks. And they're trying to – essentially, all he's there for is to help the young guys. Oh, I love it. Just love it. Everything about this offense. I mean, when you have a hole that big, it's just, the whole thing works great. But number one, you have to watch John Bates here. We'll watch it, everybody, as we go through, but definitely keep an eye on John Bates on this play. It's just phenomenal. Block. Gets 2 for the price of 1. Yes, please. Yes, please. So we got both. So Paul is going to come around and wham block this. You have down blocks to this linebacker, just down block here. The quarterback is going to hold this guy on the backside. Is the goal. Excuse me. Bates is going to, he should be blocking here. And then he should be coming around and blocking here. That should be the thing. But he ends up blocking 1 and 2, or is it 1 and 2? Maybe it's 1 and 2 here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's 1 and 2. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yep, this is exactly what's supposed to happen. And then Wiley comes up and cleans this. These down blocks are just freaking gorgeous. The quarterback does his job holding this linebacker, or a defensive end in this case. And this double block here, because we don't get off this double team to get to 55. That is like the one quote-unquote downside. But even if he's making this tackle, it's still going to be a nice play. I mean, a power O, you're really looking to get 4 yards. If you can get 4 yards, and great. If anything over that, bonus, right? And you get it over this when you have a single guy blocking 2, and bing, bang, boop. Sacrificial lamb, yep. Who's the receiver on the numbers? Is the play before? Sorry, I missed your comment. What's up, Lombard? How are you? Who's the? Oh, that's KJ Osborne. Are you talking about this play? Maybe it was. No, wait. This is the run play that we just watched. The one before was KJ Osborne as well. I remember right. Wait, did I go back too far? No, here. JCM, baby. Yeah, this. I'm sorry, outside. This is Jalen Lane. So Jalen Lane, our 3rd round pick, 4th round pick. What was it? I always forget. Medrano. Was he the 3rd or the 4th? I think Jalen Lane was the 3rd. But anyway, Jalen Lane, KJ Osborne, and Luke McCaffrey. One more time for good measure. I mean, I like me some JCM, but anybody could have ran through that. Absolutely, anybody could have ran through that. That's a house call at any pro level running back right there. Any of them. You can't find me a running back in the league that wouldn't make that a house call. Matt Gay. He was also 100%. Matt Gay was 100% on PATs last year, which was nice. So, yes, he gets him to catch it on the run. And before you know, he's already at the 30. It's actually really good coverage to not let him get past the 30. But even with really, really good coverage, they're at the 30 already, right? Yeah, I mean, this linebacker needs to do a better job of getting in here, relieving a corner. I mean, obviously, really good job by 71 to get out there, but I think he also made it a little bit too easy on him and going backwards. I mean, looking like Dominic Hampton out there. Don't be a cone. Really nice. Really nice. Percy Butler making a play. Beating the tight end on the block, getting out there and tripping him up. Percy Butler earning an extension this offseason, mostly as a special teamer, coming up and making a nice play on defense. It's a quick throw. Who's number 77? 77. Carlton Davis. Gotcha. This guy sucks. Did we cut him yet? What's his name again? Price? Bobby Price? Does Bobby Price still have a job? Commanders roster moves. Because Bobby Price is not a good player. He's still on the team. Couple more subscribers. Bob with Cheese, Tough, See Herb, Coach Lombard. Appreciate all of you for following, not subscribing, following. It's different on Twitch. Subscribe is the paid version on Twitch, where membership is the paid version on YouTube. All right. I think this is a penalty on us, too. Wait, what's the penalty on us? Is that a holding? Or is it a holding on them? I thought we had a penalty in one of these situations here. No, it was penalty on Ted Karras. Okay, good. Nice. Good job, Johnny Newton, drawing a penalty. Oh, he's mad when he saw the flag. That was funny. Play action. I remember watching that in real time. It still looks like he should be in an angle to intercept that. Oh, man. I mean, that is a dangerous throw by Joe. Oh, he just goes backwards. I mean, it's fine. It's good defense. Don't get me wrong, but like just a little bit more this way. That's a pick six going the other way. I mean, he probably doesn't throw it if he actually goes outside. Absolutely no pressure on Burrow. No pressure. What's up, Bob with Cheese? Hey, Tim, Mr. Stream Monday. Since I went to the game. Oh, nice. Glad you went to the game, dog. I'm going to go to the game this Saturday. A little pressure. Nice. Nice. Get there. Get there. But just don't grab the horse collar. Let's actually look at the secondary. Was anybody open? Little Tampa 2 look. So, the cover 2. And then you got the inside linebacker beelining it for the middle here. Boop, 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 and boop. Check down is available if he wants it. Don't know what the down and distance is. I don't remember here. After the holding, it was 2nd and 20. You can hit the check down to get some yards back, but not much else open. And instead, we just give a free first down. Sucks. Get your hands out of the shoulder pads. Imagine Burrow got injured in a preseason game. I just don't subscribe to that. I don't care if he got hurt in a preseason game. I really don't. Yeah, do you want to play forever? No, there's no reason for that. But if he said on an interview on the sidelines, I wanted to work on something. There was something in particular that I wanted to get cleaned up, and so I wanted to work on it. It's practice. Practice is important. And when you get live reps like this, it's awesome. And I even can tell a lot of the times, except for that 3rd and down where he was doing way too much, is a lot of times he was just getting rid of the ball, even with not a lot of pressure. But like, yeah, I mean, would you like them to just get rid of it to the check down at this point instead of dancing around? Yeah. I mean, I think it's silly for him to be not just checking it down at this point. You don't get what you like now. Just get it to the check down. Get it to the check down. Right? It's a good rep by Weiss up until right there. He grabbed clearly in that horse collar and threw him down. And he got crushed. But, I mean, if you want to work something that didn't practice, I think it's weird to me that, like, people were like, oh, my God, he got hurt during a preseason game? How stupid. Why are they playing him in a preseason game? It's like, do you see the same thing when he gets hurt during practice? Oh, my God, he got hurt during practice? Like, what are you, stupid? Why are you playing your quarterback during practice? You know, I don't, like, you got to get ready. You got to be prepared. See, that's a good throw. It's a good defense, though. I didn't see anybody open. Never mind. Bobby Price. Even though I think it's definitely zone, so he's just dropping back. Was this like a weird cover 2 look? Very interesting. He's going here. Is this a cover 6? Why is he stepping so far forward? He's confusing me. Like, is he supposed to be covering a quarter, or is he coming inside? Then you have like this weird dynamic cover 2 here where he's dropping back and he's back. So you have the corner playing the cover 2 safety rather than the safety. Yeah, I think he kind of screwed him, but I mean, it's a broken play. They're just trying to make something happen. I think if he would have stayed low, this actually may have been open. But that's, again, broken play, just trying to make something happen. No pressure whatsoever. But he just chooses the wrong side because definitely the slant receiver was wide open. Here's the other rookie here. See him set the edge. Nice. Fights off the pulling guard and gets in on the tackle. Loves to see it. Love to see it from the rook. Nice. Jeremy Reeves preventing the first down. Little man-to-man defense. It's a good job by Joe Burrow just getting out there, get some yards. Now 4th down and 4 or 3. Got the blitz coming. All right, 4th and 3. Can we get off the field? No, because we're going to give the Charlie Jones a wide open play. Yeah, I mean, Price was dang near almost there. Okay. I also think that, I mean, he's not a natural coverage player, but if he just widens out a little bit here, that could be interesting too. But Bobby almost got here. Almost got here. Not quite. And then slipping tackles. You got to make the tackle, man. He's actually right in perfect position. The defense is actually called pretty well and played pretty well up until he just didn't make the tackle. Yeah, just got to make the play. Bobby Price was getting fried. Yeah, he really was. Burrow. Good hard tackle there by KO. I'd like to see him not even give that up, but Bobby Price, shocking to give up some space. But you like to see him get out there, but hey, at least you make a quick tackle, not giving up a big play. So it looks like man-to-man right here. Yeah, afraid to get beat deep. He didn't want to overcommit to the flat. Okay, Burrow. Bobby. I mean, it's hard to tell if this is. It's definitely not man. Yeah, it's a nice route by Josephus, because he pushes, gets him to open his hips. As soon as he opens his hips, he cuts off of it, and then he's way out of position. Way out of position. Did Von Miller ever go in? No. What Jet said. He was did not suit up. Oh, that's what I thought. Never say. Saw his number on the sidelines. Yeah, he did not play. He was on the sideline, just in street clothes. It's a tough rep from Bobby. It is zone, not man. I think is this the Charlie Jones touchdown here? No, it's just a run play. But this was a defensive holding, I believe. Yeah, Johnny Newton holding. So let's watch Johnny. Yeah, he didn't let the tough that the ref was able to see this, but yeah, he's not letting him get up to the linebacker. He's reaching out and holding him because he wants to get to this linebacker here, which he does. I'll give him just a little bit more room. But yeah, he needs to let go. He's already done his job. He needs to let go here. Like the slight grab to slow him down a little bit, maybe one thing, but when you continue to hold him here, at this point, you're just asking for a flag, and that's exactly what happens. He needs to be a little bit more savvy and let go before you're going to get called for that flag. Because, I mean, they're going to let you grab, especially early, right? I mean, that's what you're doing, especially defensive players. They grab all the time. But if you're just going to bear hug him, you got to let go. Yeah, this is touchdown. Get your head around, Noah. Get your head around. You could easily get a hand on this football, it looks like, at least from the angle. Yeah, let's see in this angle. He's looking for the football. Oh my God, that could be an interception if he's looking for the football. But he's so focused on the receiver. I'm actually curious. When does Charlie look for the football? Right here. Like, he's looking for the football. You look for the football. It's so hard to play defense. It's so hard to play defense. Because, I mean, it's easy for me to say, right? Just look at the football. But, like, if he starts looking for the football and then Charlie Jones just stops on the dime and you run into him, you get called for pass interference. Noah played poor this game. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. You might actually be almost trained to watch the receiver, but you got to like. I mean, he's making a play on the ball. Like, look for it at some point. It's so hard to play defense in this league, especially corner. I mean, so tough. Like, I think if you're not looking at a player and they stop in front of you and you end up running into them, like, I don't think you should be called for pass interference. Like, same thing if you're like watching the ball and you're going up for the ball and you end up running into the receiver before the ball gets there, but you're making a play on the ball yourself, right? Like, what the heck? Like, he fouled me, right? Like, if I'm going up for the ball and I'm looking at the ball, how can I be called for pass interference for getting there, quote unquote, early? Like, the offensive player, you could call offensive pass interference for him hitting me before I had a chance to catch the football, right? But I don't know how you can really implement that rule, but it's really tough. Yeah, teams are playing it much more safe against us to where we can't really get that many good looks. Like, we're just going to be getting around the 30 with how the Patriots and the Bengals played the kickoff, right? Unless we get some really good blocks somewhere, it's not a good play by Sinnott. I really like Sinnott coming out of college. He's been a bit of a disappointment trying to get something going. Yeah, I mean, he just gets thrown off of him. Come on, Sinnott. You got to play tougher than that. Here he is again, Sinnott. All right, not bad. Not a bad block there. I don't like the chicken wing block that he did, but he came in with aggression. You know, doesn't grab his hands around there. I mean, that's a big boy that he's pushing too. It's a good block. Good block by Sinnott there. Good block by Connerly. Gets up to this level. Oh, come on, Scott. He ends up making a decent, getting in his way. But good run. Is that Rodriguez or JCM? Who was that? Rodriguez. Dude, Rodriguez, he played well today in this game. I just got to say, though, in the past, we have never blocked for this guy. He finally got a game where we blocked half decent, and he looked pretty good doing it. Oh. You got to catch that. It's not that bad. I mean, the snap's not great, but it ain't that bad. I mean, that's a catchable ball. You got to look it in, man. Look it in. It's a high snap. It's not a good snap, but should have been able to catch that. All right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a play where Luke is really open. Jalen Lane was, though. Nice find by Josh Johnson here. That quick release. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice route by Jalen Lane. Stops on a dime. The defensive player is all over the place, just trying to scramble to stay near the play. He is not thinking about where the ball is one bit. Offensive line looks good here. He's just like, all right, can I stay near him so when he catches it, I can make the tackle? It's really good defense there by Ivy. I mean, that guy is super fast, and he was right there with him. A good throw and catch. A screen pass here. Yeah. Probably hoping this guy holds this guy a little bit farther back. Oh, no. No. He needs to hit this lane. I mean, you got to be quick to beat this guy here. But he's on the outside unblocked. You can't go to the unblocked guy. You got to freaking go here. Go right off the inside shoulder there. Yeah, create that lane, man. Right here. I mean, he's going this way immediately. I mean, you can't go that way immediately. You got to press here to force this guy in more. Like, imagine this. Excuse me. Okay. So he's going outside because he can't get beat to the outside. He's contained. If you press here and he comes inside, now you cut off that lane and you create an even wider gap here, right? You immediately go here, and now that gap is like non-existent. right? Like he's able to close in, he's pinching here, and now that gap is like this, right? Like look at the gap now. If you press here and force this guy in a little bit more, and now you cut here, you're running away from this guy and forcing this guy to widen out, and then you cut right off this guy's butt. You got to press inside because there's two ways that could go. Either you win to the inside, which is the tunnel they're trying to create, or you create that little bit of cut lane to create separation from the guy on the outside. That looked good. Yeah, I mean, the delayed handoff, offensive line. I mean, the Bengals defense is rough for that one. I mean, it's pretty easy for us to get a good gain on that play. Oh, okay. He's open earlier. What are they trying to get Luke on a deep ball here? Then throw it. Throw it. Like, what are we doing? Even you're leaving. Launch it out there, man. Oh, my. How are you not throwing that? Like, what is scaring you from throwing that? This should, that should be a Luke McCaffrey touchdown. And that could change the whole narrative of Luke. That could change the whole narrative if he gets this touchdown. Instead, you throw it to KJ late. Just crap, nearly getting him killed. Josh ended up not confident in his read, yeah. I mean, he's looking that way. It's like he's ready. Like, he's looking off the safety, coming back to this side. He's looking right at Luke. Throw it. Throw it. That's a touchdown if you throw it. Ugh, not much on that play. This is duo. Jay Gruden liked this play a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of duo. Like, you leave these huge open gaps for linebackers to attack, and then you're bouncing off of it, and it's just like, yeah, right? Because like, and the often like the guards are just late to the linebackers because they have to help the double team. And the windows start to close a little bit more. It's just, I don't know, like, it's a common play. A lot of people run it. I feel as though unless they're running it against like a soft look, like a cover 4 or something like that, I don't know. It's not my favorite run play. Luke better get a TD this season. He was so close a couple times last season. Yeah. So this guy just didn't block a soul. Yeah, you better go pick him up. That's the only thing you did all play. Center here. This is usually what Chris Rodriguez gets. What are we doing, dog? What are we doing? I don't know why people like this kind of look. Like, to me, I mean, I guess there is always this chance that he does cross face and you do have to pick him up. But we got to get upfield to the linebacker quicker than this. Like, right? By this point, you should know this is not my guy anymore. Like right here. So your next moment should be turn up and get to the linebacker. How many more steps does he take before he does? 1, 2. So he takes a whole other step before, and like the step is awful. Like he still has to whip all the way back around, right? Like that foot on this planted foot when he was down, that should be turn up field time and get to the linebacker. But that one extra step gives this enough space to just eat this play up, right? And now it just completely gets him out of position. If he gets up to that linebacker, I mean, this is a one-on-one with the safety, and who knows, right? Bad look. Bad look by good people, Jones. That's a sign like the game is moving too quick for him, right? Like he's not processing fast enough to understand what he was supposed to do. Yeah, this again. Yeah, again, this is a predetermined read to Jalen Lane, trying to get him some looks. There's no reason for this. You clearly have a high safety here. Like you have a 1-2-3 versus 1-2-3 with a lot of switching and everything. Like this should definitely be your first read over here. Like 100%, this should be your first read, right? Especially with an inside release. Like why is this your first read? And you're also staring this down the entire time, making it very easy for the safety to get over here. Like, I mean, jeez Louise, he is beaming looking right at him. Like, holy crap, it's no wonder it's an interception, right? And you have a guy over here just standing wide open. Like, this is clearly, I want to get the ball to Jalen Reed. That's what they're trying to do. He actually, defensive holding. Where's the holding call, please? I mean, does he not just grab him right here? But whatever. I mean, just awful play by Josh Johnson. Awful play. I mean, he's staring him down the entire time. I mean, I would be freaking out if I was the coach. I mean, you're a vet. You should not be doing that. Like, the only reason that he is doing that, in my opinion, has to be they told him, throw it to Jalen Lane. I don't care what happens. Just get it to 83. Which sucks for, like, a guy like KJ Osborne who's trying to make the team. So there's no way he's saying that. Like, there's no way they're telling him. I shouldn't say there's no way. There's always a way, but nice, Madrano. See, this is not what Hampton was doing last week. Like reading your keys and getting up in there, right? Like, okay, this is my gap, right? You got outside. This is my gap here, trying to fight here, here. Like, this is good defense. And then you can say that this is in between these two, right? This is really, really strong. And instead of freaking Hampton, who would have just stood right here until the end of time, like, I'm going to attack. I'm going to try to make a play, get in there, bang. Like, this is a big dude. It actually caused a fumble there, too. Good job, Madrano. Rookie out of UCLA. Play action, Browning in the game. Our backup corners are awful. I mean, hello? I don't even know what he could possibly be looking. I don't know. I didn't play defense. That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like you have a receiver in your zone, you should probably be paying attention to him instead of worrying. Like, I mean, who are you passing him off to? Going back here, like, who are you passing him off to? Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The sideline's got him. Sideline's got him. We're good here. Somebody else has got out over here. It's all good. No worries. I got inside. I got inside. I got inside. You got out. You got. Wait. No one out there. Oh. 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 I mean, I half expect him to stand up and then look around. Like, bro, why aren't you covering him, dog? Dude, what's going on? Like, yo, you're wearing burgundy. Who's helping me out here? Like, geez Louise, what do you expect me to cover my side of the field? Is that? No, that was that same running back, I think. Taj Brooks, or is that his name? Yeah, Taj Brooks. 77. You did go so good to get there. Carl Davis. I mean, he sheds the block beautifully here, and then it's just like he doesn't even try to make the tackle. Like, throw him up, freaking gorgeous. And then what are we doing? Like, how do you just get thrown off? You're a defensive tackle, like, with your hands on him. Grab him and maul him. He'll be training with State Farm in 2 weeks, yeah. Who's that? Medrano? Oh, welcome to the NFL, Rook. Yeah, he's mad at himself. I like that. I actually appreciate that. Or no, wait. Was it 45? I thought it was on this side. Was it Medrano? No, it was Medrano. 45. Riley just beelines it in there. Oh. So I think this is what Dan Quinn talked about really early on last year. You got to run through the tackle. Run through the tackle. Watch here. He plants his feet and dives. Right? Like, feet planted, and then he's not even really, like, and then dives. No. Run through the tackle. Continue to move your feet and run through the tackle. Because when you plant your feet, that gives him a chance to make a move, and he does, and you're looking foolish. Crazy free right there, yeah. Okay, what's the defense? What's the defensive call here? Cover 6? Yeah, cover 6. Okay. If that's the case, this is not on Bobby. I'll give Bobby a little bit of a leeway here. Yeah, I mean, this is just a good call, I think, for them against this particular defense. Right? Like, he's dropping back into the zone. He's going to go inside, drawing his attention, right? Like, ideal world, like, okay, now that we know what the play is coming, right? Like, how can we run this play that makes sense to cover 6, right? Like, obviously, if you know it's coming, just beeline it. But you would drop him here. He still goes back. He still goes back. He still goes back. Then he would come over here to cover this slant. He would stay over here to cover or was it a tight end that was in this range? and then he would get this because it's a bunch of short routes, right? And then you would hopefully allow only to the check down. But truth be told, like here, he's worried about him. He's worried about him. He's worried about him. It's not man-to-man defense, but still, you got to take into consideration all these guys are running short routes, right? The entire play is a short route play. So the fact that he has to drop back makes it a very tough call or a tough way to play it. And it's a perfect read. You know, everybody's running short. Like nobody's even 10 yards down the field. So I'm not going to scream at Bobby on that one. Sometimes the offense calls the right play against your defense at the right time. And vice versa. Sometimes the defense is called to beat your offensive play at the right time, right? He's so close. Now this one looks like it's on him. Yeah, they're just picking on him at this point. Like, you got to put your foot in the ground and make a play. I mean, he's close. He's right there, but not quite. So does a good job making the quick tackle. Nice. Is that Riley? We don't clean it up, but Riley really set that edge. Forced him to turn around right here. This guy looks interesting. He plays aggressive. I mean, that is gorgeous. Set that edge. Don't let him get outside, though. Like, still play upfield, but don't let this get pushed way out until he has more room to run, right? Cut here. Like, I mean, you got to make a play. You cannot allow this. Like, what are you doing? Like, you just ran into a guy that's you just got blocked by a guy showing you his butt. Like, that's what happened. Like, you literally got blocked by a guy showing you his butt. And then you get wham blocked on the other way. Like, how do you get blocked by somebody that's not even, like, on his hands and knees, not looking at you? You, like, what? Like, and then you just stop. Like, no, don't stop. Go get him. Like, dude, you should be leaping over him, if not running around him, one way or the other, but at least leaping over him and waylaying him when he turns this way. Hesitations, man. Play action. You should have thrown it earlier. If you're Browning, he had him. Noah got beat here. Yeah, that's a late throw by Browning. Late throw. Man, they are triple teaming Farrell there. 1, 2. Oh no, it's only a double team. The tight end gets back. Thought he was the third guy coming in rocking him. Jeez. All right, Carl Davis can go. Carl Davis can go. I mean, dude, what are we doing? Like, you do such a good job to like be in the right spot, and then you just have no like grip or anything to make a like. Come on, make a tackle. There's parts of him that you like, but jeez. Good night. What a play. Is this third down, too? I mean, it's really good coverage by Reeves. He's there. He's there the whole time. And Jake Browning just gives this guy a chance. I mean, that is a heck of a play by Tanner Hudson. Like, it's really solid defense. And Tanner Hudson just absolutely wins the day. Wins the rep, I should say. Man. Don't give up on the play, Tyler. Come on, Owens. Go hit him. Just, I can't stress enough. And this is exactly why Dominique Hampton got cut. Just watch these two linebackers here. You see, they're on the same line. Go back and watch the film from last week. Like, Dominique Hampton would still be standing up here. And this would just be an easy block for him, right? Like, this is not an easy block now. You have all the momentum heading into him, and you get pushed into the hole, and now there's not a lot of room to run. So much better. Huh. Almost lucky for us, the tight end was so wide open. Because Bobby Price was getting destroyed again on the second level. It's a good job by Noah to quickly get over there, though. Right? Sees it, turns, gets out there quickly, and doesn't give up a big play. Nice. I mean, if I'm Jake Browning, I'm throwing this ball here. I don't remember what happens, but Bobby Price one-on-one, no safety help. Fortunate for us, false start. Good, we got out of that look. I mean, he's left wide open again. What's going on here? I mean, this is a zone. Is this cover 4? No, it's cover 3. Yeah, Noah's got to stay with this. Like, he's here. He's coming over here. You got to stay with this. Yeah, sure, your zone is over here, right? Like, this is your zone, but you got to play the man, right? Like, unless you could argue he should be dropping back into this zone, but, I mean, one of these two are wrong. Either he should be dropping back in here, into this pocket and window, and he should be here, or you gotta have a zone match and stay here. I could subscribe to either way. I guess it depends on how it's taught, right? Like drop back into your zone, and then he stays here, and then you continue with this 4-cloud look that's naturally going that way, right? But quote unquote the play design. But if he's matching here, like you got to match here. But yeah, no, this is on Noah. I mean, you're not even covering here. Sure, maybe you're like that purple zone on Madden, if you will, like that second level outside zone. But I mean, who are you guarding? There's nobody out here. You got to play. Come on, read the room here. You're backing into 0 people. It's tough. Tough. All right. Here's the kick. Gotta be up in the morning. Probably finish the first half again. Sam Hartman. Yeah, we'll finish the first half, and I'm gonna get out of here because should have been a pick there. Yeah, like man, and again, forcing it into Jalen Lane. It's a bad route by Jalen. It's a bad route. Yeah, he let it fade too much when he was curling back. Like he's turning around but still fading back. Right? Like you gotta put your foot in the ground and come and get the ball. And then you can catch it and have a two-way turnaround go whatever which way you want to go. But you this is first down. This is not like I need to get past the sticks because it's third down. Like just run to your spot, turn, and attack the football. You back up into the defender and nearly get it picked. Like that's completely on Jalen Lane. Now you could also argue it's probably on Sam Hartman if we watch the play back. He probably stares him down, if my guess is correct, making it easier in the corner. No, he looks back the other way. Comes to set it, and now goes back here. No, it's just a good play by 38. No, he doesn't stare him down at all. So it's not on Sam Hartman. He actually goes through his reads pretty well. Comes to the backside, and then throws it out there. But bad route by Jalen Lane. He's got to attack that football. I was looking at Luke there. McNichols. Nice. Puts his foot in the ground. Good blocking. Good delayed handoff. Take what, a 4-yard play there? We'll take that. Probably should have been picked off again. That's a really good defensive play there. Fight through that bump. I mean, I see why Hartman threw this because it looked like he was going to bump and get some separation, but that's really, really good defense to fight through that. Yeah, that was something right there. Good play by 26. Connerly still in the game. Killing it. That was really good defense by 26. Really good. Good job by the special teams. Not letting it out. JCM on some specials. Hmm. This is the first Mitchell Tinsley touchdown drive. Play action. Whew. Nearly a fumble. But the elbow was coming forward. Good job for the defense. Get a little pressure. Was it Farrell they got out there? Farrell? Yep. Shoves him right back there. That's nice play by Clellan Farrell. Hopefully, I mean, he was a top 5 pick at one point in his career for the Raiders. He shouldn't have been that high, but he's still a talented player. Wish he would just somehow become what he was, quote unquote, supposed to be, according to John Gruden. Holy moly, is that Tinsley? That is dirty. I mean, that release is already nice. What? Man, set him up and cut him off. And what a throw. Like, what a throw by Jake Browning here. Like, when does he go to throw this football? Right here. Oh, my gosh. What a play by Browning. He had to get rid of it. I mean, pressure's coming. He's about to get waylaid by double nickel number 55. Jacob Martin from Chicago. He's about to get killed. He's got to throw it out there. And the timing on that is disgusting. I mean, oof. Everything about that is gorgeous, except for the left tackle play. That's the only bad left tackle play was horrible, but Jake Browning throwing with some anticipation and getting it out there. Jeez. Tinsley with the wiggles. Yeah, man. Everything was beautiful there. Full-on blitz. And then he catches that somehow. Full-on blitz here. Bringing the pressure again, 55. Like, Jacob Martin, 2 QB pressures that turn into 2 completions. All right, Hudson. Motion. There you go. Way to knock it down, Percy. Way to knock it down. Yeah. It's a really good throw again by Jake Browning. I mean, this is cover 2. Right, a little Tampa 2 here. He's dropping back as like the center fielder, but you got a Tampa 2 look. He's underneath. And, I mean, this is the soft spot in that zone, and he throws it a perfect pass as he's getting pressured again. I mean, Jake Browning, this drive is just going off. His offensive line is not looking good. And he is throwing it off his back foot with anticipation, only where his guy can get it. Like, I mean, look, he's dang near getting it. It's crazy. Want to send a prayer for Bobby Price? Yeah. Yeah. Touchdown. He's been one for years. Yep. Touchdown. I mean, this throw, that throw by Jake Browning right there, you can't ask for a better throw. You really can't. There's only a few corners that could even cover this. Again, throwing it with, he's catching this in the end zone. He's throwing it at the 10-yard line. And just beautiful back shoulder. Just beautiful. And great adjustment for Mitchell Tinsley to get that touchdown. That is gorgeous. To be honest, watching the film back, if we're being real, like Bobby Price didn't play all that bad. He had a couple of bad plays, but a lot of these he's right there, right? Some of these were not his fault. Like he's playing zone and like they call the right play on his side and it just ends up being bad. I mean, that is a perfect throw with a perfect catch by Mitchell Tinsley. He's right there with him. So I'm going to be a little less harsh on Bobby Price after watching the film, right? Like during the game, you're like, oh my gosh, he's getting toasted. But after the film, it's not as bad as like Dominique Hampton, right? Like Dominique Hampton was just not getting better at all throughout the game. Like he's there, he's in the realm, but man. Little one play interception here. He didn't get cut. Yeah. I mean, he obviously had a really bad game. Bobby from State Farm. Oh, man. He wears jeans. He's not upgraded to khakis yet. And a one-play pick. Yeah. He threw a perfect pass to the other team. I mean, this is the most accurate pass of the night. Just kidding. Jake Browning's passes were incredible. But being sarcastic, of course. I mean, you can't ask for a better pass than that if you're the defender. And then, of course, he gets tackled here just so it's a one-play touchdown to Mitchell Tinsley. This one's at least not on Bobby. Do it again. Do it again. Touchdown. Do it again. All right. That's the ball game. Just kidding. That's the first half, but I'm going to get out of here. Don't really want to watch Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson play anymore. They are making this offense completely inept, which is sad to say because Josh Johnson has a soft spot in my heart for what he did back in the day. But, all right, so that is the first half, and those are like the quote-unquote important players. Bobby Price didn't quite play as bad as we initially thought. He didn't play great, but he also, like Dominique Hampton was a completely different level than him, right? Overall, I think the defense played okay. You know, of course, giving up 28 points at the first half is not great, but Jake Browning was playing out of his mind. I mean, they were getting some pressure on him, but man, just back foot, anticipation, gorgeous plays, right? Doing a lot to score touchdowns, and just perfectly thrown balls. As far as the offense is concerned, obviously the 4-play touchdown, that's fantastic. The run game looked strong through and through. John Bates played well. I liked his performance today. John Connerly played well. JCM looked fine. I think he probably got a little overhyped because I know in the second half he did not when he wasn't getting the blocking that he was in the first half, he did not look nearly as good. Rodriguez had a good day. Happy with Rodriguez. Jalen Lane, I thought, played pretty well. Had a couple of nice routes. He did have that one that he kind of slacked off on that I did not like. Man, I wish Luke would have got that touchdown. I really do. You guys know that I'm a big Luke fan. Ben Sinnott, a little bit disappointing. I had high hopes for him. He's not playing as well as I wanted it to. Defensively, Carl Davis can go. Javon Kinlaw looks strong. Dorrance Armstrong looks strong. Medrano. I like Medrano. Medrano looks like a guy that's very interesting, can be developed. I liked Medrano, the rookie. Jeremy Reeves continues to have a pretty good preseason. Percy Butler showed some flashes. I liked that. Yeah, those are the major, or the ones that I think are worth mentioning. You know, maybe a player here or there for some other plays. Like Johnny Newton had a couple of nice plays, but then he had that bad holding. Got to let go. So overall, I'm fine with this performance. Definitely see some weak links that could easily be fixed with a starter. And obviously, we're not game planning yet. I do like our run game, though. I thought our run game played very, very well. It's probably my favorite part about this. The stats said it, but the film also showed some absolutely phenomenal blocking schemes. We did a lot of different blocking schemes today. We did the duo, we did the trap, we did power, we did outside zone. Like, we did a little bit of everything today. Got a lot of good looks. So I liked that. Our third and fourth string quarterback should not be on the team. Neither here nor there, but I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out and watching. I will not be doing the play-by-play for the game this Saturday. I'll be going, but we will do the film review next week. It should be on Tuesday. You know, assuming nothing pops up in my life, it'll be Tuesday, if not Wednesday, and we will do film review weekly. At some point, I'm going to try to do it Tuesday, but at some point, we'll definitely do it. Appreciate all the followers on the Twitch, and I'm glad Twitch has not shut me down, so that's a good start. We'll continue to do film review on Twitch, and perfect. Appreciate all of you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button on Twitch, and I will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!